Hello, and welcome to episode 6 of the Superflat Survival World. You probably remember from last episode that I built this huge ring down here, but it kind of looks out of place without it being connected to the entire base here. So, my job today is going to be to move these walls all the way down to here, and to have just a big wall going down. That's going to take a long time, but it's going to look really, really nice when it's done. So I'm going to get to work now at the stone factory that we made a couple episodes back. And I'm going to start mining a bunch of stone. That way I have enough to start working on the walls. So I'm going to start mining, and I'll get back to you guys when I've got probably at least half of a chest. Okay, that's been a long time now. Pickaxe is almost half dead, so that should be at least nearly enough stone to get me started. So I'm gonna head over here and grab some charcoal. That way I can cook up this cobblestone into actual useful stone. So I'm gonna get those going really quickly, and I'll get back to you guys when those are all cooked. Actually, I guess I might as well clear out my inventory while I wait for those to stop cooking, because I'm going to need a lot of inventory space for this. But hopefully this ends up looking really, really, really awesome, because it's going to take a very long time. And if it looks awesome, I'm going to be pretty happy with it, so fingers crossed. Also, if you didn't see the episode where I built this awesome looking stone factory, I'll leave a link to it in the description for those of you who haven't seen it yet, because it's pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of this build, so if you checked it out, that'd be pretty awesome. But yeah, I'll wait until all of this is done cooking to cut back to you guys. That way we can get started on the wall. Okay, so all of that's done cooking. And I now have a shulker box with a whole lot of the stone types in here. I'm thinking that I'm going to have a mix of stone bricks, normal stone, and cobblestone, just going around the entire thing down there. And this is probably like nowhere near enough, but it's enough to get me started at least. So I'm going to get to placing. I'm probably going to have to like move a lot of my tools out of the way. I'm going to have at least a pickaxe, that way if I misclick I can use that. And I'm going to set up my inventory so that I can have like a scroll lock going. And that just places the blocks for me, and I don't have to like work as hard for it. But I think that's how I would like this to look, because I don't want there to be very much cobblestone. In fact, I might actually make this cobblestone as well. So that way, if this is just scrolling infinitely, then I can just place them super simply. And then if I misclick, then I can mine it with silk touch. That way I can get stone back as stone. But yeah, I'm going to head down to the circle, and I'm going to start placing stuff now. Okay, so I'm just going to start placing down stone, and I'll get back to you guys when I've done the bottom row. Because when I've done the bottom row, it's going to get a lot easier from there. Okay, I have done the bottom row here, so now this is going to go a lot quicker, and I've actually did one spot going all the way up. That way I can just make sure that I've done this right, and I have, so that's really, really good. And I actually had to stop using that auto scroller because I actually made it myself, and I'm not very good at programming at all in any way. So it was pretty laggy, and I just didn't feel like trying to fix it, and it's not that bad to just scroll on my own like this. So I'm just going to go back to the manual way, and I'm going to just start doing some placing. I can already tell this is going to look so cool when it's all done. So, I'm already out of cobblestone. And as you can see, I've only done 3 tall on this layer, and I'm like not even halfway through this. So that was a whole shulker box. And this is gonna go up like 6 more times. So that's like 12 more shulker boxes. I think that this is probably not gonna end up being one episode, because I would like to work on other things as well, so I think I'm just gonna have like half episodes, if you will. Like, this is gonna be episode 5.5, I think, and I'll just have half episodes every once in a while of just me working on this. That way I can actually like do other stuff, because this would take so long. Like, just this alone took like 3 hours to get all of the stuff for. And if I did this 12 more times, then it would end up taking a very long time. Like, over 2 days worth of work. But also, on the bright side, I am on day 296. I'll circle it there so that you guys can see it. But that's pretty close to day 300, so I think that I'm going to do some sort of celebration for day 300. And, darn, this guy's annoying me. I'm going to have to kill him. Okay, but yeah, so I'm going to be having like half episodes and stuff. This is still going to be episode 6, but like in the future, I'm going to have episodes between episodes of me just working on this. That way I can get this finished while still being able to work on better things. But I hope you guys enjoy this. Leave any sort of suggestions below and like ways of making this quicker. Like possible, like I might make an automatic cobblestone farm at some point, like TNT duping one, but that's a lot harder on Superflat without coral fans. And I also don't have sand to make TNT in the first place, so there's that too. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you guys didn't find this like too boring. I hope you don't think that it like doesn't look like enough. But yeah, that's gonna be all for this, because this is absurd amounts of stone. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later.